Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to start reading a story called Here's My Dollar. It will look at details from the story and also author's purpose. So let's get started. You'll be watching this slideshow called Here's My Dollar Part 1, and then you're going to complete the assignment on slide 12. The vocabulary. Again from yesterday, tour, a trip or journey in which many places are visited or seen. Volunteers, people who offer to do things by choice and often without pay. Thrilled, filled with pleasure or excitement. Slogan, a phrase, statement, or motto. And deserve, to have the right to something. Okay, here's my dollar. I also want to go just ahead one more and show you. Author's purpose involves persuasion, or to persuade you to think about something differently, usually the same way the author feels or thinks. To entertain, it might be funny, it might be scary. To inform, it might be a new topic you have no idea about and they're trying to educate us on it. To describe something, I may be describing in detail how I carved and created a pumpkin. And then to narrate, to tell a personal story, maybe about the first time I rode my bike or the first time I got a pet. All those are author's purpose. All right, here's our guest speaker with Here's My Dollar.
Here's My Dollar by Gary Soto. Caption: Angel poses with her cat. How tall is a hero? If you had ever met 9-year-old Angel Arellano, you'd know a hero is 4 feet 2 inches tall. Angel's story began on Thanksgiving Day. She was in the kitchen listening to her great-grandmother Sandy. The zoo has money problems, great-grandmother Sandy remarked. Angel listened. She heard that Fresno's Chaffee Zoo didn't have enough money to take care of its animals. Angel wondered what would happen to the elephants, the hippo, and her favorite reptile, the boa constrictor. Angel loved animals. She planned to study them and become a zoologist when she grew up. In their own apartment in Fresno, Angel's family had 4 cats: Buster, Crystal, Rex, and Oreo. Angel took good care of them and made sure that they always had food and water. Caption: Angel holds a skink at the Chaffee Zoo. Angel felt sorry for the zoo animals. While the grown-ups were cooking Thanksgiving dinner, Angel was cooking up a way to help the animals. She decided to write a letter to show how she felt. When she finished writing, Angel showed the letter to her mom and her aunt. They changed some of the words and fixed the spelling. Then Angel copied her letter onto fancy stationery and added a slogan at the bottom: Give a dollar, save a life. She slipped $1 into the envelope and addressed it to the Fresno Bee, the local newspaper. Caption: Angel's letter to Fresno Bee. Thanksgiving Day. Dear Fresno Bee, my name is Angel and I am 9. I heard that the Chaffee Zoo is having money problems. I am very worried for the animals. I am worried because they might not have enough food or water or even might not have a home. They deserve to have a home and be safe and warm. I think that if everybody in Fresno gave $1 to the Chaffee Zoo, it would help a lot. Here's my dollar. Angelica Arellano, age 9, Fresno. Give a dollar, save a life.
Okay, boys and girls, on page 228, it says, what example What's an example of a reptile? So these are questions that we ask ourselves as we read through the passage. We're looking for details. The second one is, why does Angel write the letter to the Fresno Bee, which is her local paper? And the last one, what is the purpose of Angel's letter to the Fresno Bee? Is she trying to inform, persuade, narrate, describe, entertain? Explain your choice about the author's purpose that you choose. So these are things that kind of run through our head as we're reading and listening to the story. So let's see. The boa constrictor was the reptile. And why does she write that letter to the Fresno Bee? Because she is worried about the animals at the Cafe Zoo, that they might not have enough food. And the purpose of her letter is to persuade people, like those that work at the Fresno Bee and other people, that they should probably help out the zoo and the animals. All right.
Angel hoped that other people might send $1 too after they had read her letter. She didn't know that the zoo needed $3 million, but that wouldn't have stopped her anyhow. Angel was a girl on a mission. A week later, a man from the Fresno Bee came to take a picture of Angel. A few days after that, Angel's letter was published in the Fresno Bee. Almost immediately, people began sending in checks and dollar bills. Angel's letter was working. Child's Call to Aid the Zoo by Jim Davis. 9-year-old Angel Arellano is sparking a grassroots effort to help the Chaffee Zoo through its financial plight. The little girl sent a letter to the Bee and enclosed a $1 donation for the zoo. She asked others to donate as well. I just hope it will help, Angel said. I want the animals to be safe and warm and let them get fed like my letter said. Dozens have followed Angel's lead, sending donations ranging from $1 to a $1,000 check that arrived Thursday. After just 2 days' mail, the zoo has received $5,084. Text from an article about Angel in the Fresno Bee, December 6, 2003. Caption: Angel Arellano collects money for the Chaffee Zoo. Caption: Hippos love the zoo's shallow river. At school, Angel went to each classroom to read the letter that appeared in the newspaper. She asked her schoolmates to give money to the zoo. An empty water jug was placed in each classroom and in the main office. Students and parents began to fill the jugs with coins and dollar bills. Angel's letter had touched the community of Fresno and beyond. Donations for the Chaffee Zoo began to arrive from all over California. One donation came from as far away as England. It seemed as if the whole world wanted to help the zoo.
Okay, so if we look, ooh, that went quick. If we look at the topic and the purpose, if we go back to page 230, what's the topic of the Child's Call to Aid the Zoo? The topic is Angel. We know that she's trying to raise money. So they are informing their community, right? And that would be the last question. What is the purpose of the Child's Call to Aid the Zoo? The newspaper article, the purpose of it is to inform the readers of Angel's letter and how she's trying to raise money for the zoo.
Caption: Angel feeds an apple to Angolia, the giraffe. The people at the Chaffee Zoo were thrilled. They invited Angel and her family to the zoo. They wanted to thank Angel in person and give her a private tour. At the zoo, Angel fed grapes to the chimpanzees. She fed the hippo and the buffalo too. In a daring mood, Angel placed a slice of apple in her mouth. She stretched her neck toward Angolia, the giraffe, who leaned its long neck down and swiped the apple from her mouth. Angel went on being a regular kid, for a while. Before long, she was asked to make public appearances to talk about the zoo. The zoo still needed money, and Angel was happy to help. The principal of her school drove her to other schools in the area. He was just as concerned about the zoo animals as Angel. "The zoo needs your help," Angel told the other children. "We can all make a difference." During these appearances, Angel autographed pieces of paper, posters, and lots of shirts and caps. When reporters interviewed her, she tried to be herself. She spoke from her heart. Angel prepares to make a public service announcement.
All right, boys and girls, today's assignment then for you is this slide. While at the Caffey Zoo, what were a few things that Angel did? So go back to the previous pages and look for at least 3 things. And then it says, the bottom box is name 3 things that Angel did to help the zoo so far. All right, boys and girls, that's all for now.